You're not going to like it, but I am taking the Michigan Wolverines against USC. Stick around to find out why. I think taking the plus 5.5 with the maize and blue is the right call. Saturday afternoon, 3:30 Eastern time at the Big House. I've got a couple of crazy trends that may surprise you. But first, quick reminder, so far I am number one at wagertalk.com in football this season, hitting a combined 68% in NFL and college thus far. It was a perfect 4-0 NFL Week 2 for yours truly. Also, you can't forget, I'm now on a 27-13 run, my last 40 college football releases going back to last season, of course. All right, let's get into USC Michigan. Go ahead and comment down below with your thoughts on the game. Here are mine. The big news is that the Wolverines have made a change at quarterback, with Alex Orji now set to start Saturday in place of the ineffective Davis Warren. Now, Warren did go 11 of 14 passing last week against Arkansas State, but the problem, guys, was the 3 passes he didn't complete to Michigan receivers were all interceptions. With Orji under center, expect a more run-heavy approach from Michigan and fewer mistakes. Mistakes were an issue 2 weeks ago against Texas, of course, for the Wolverines. That game saw the Longhorns get set up twice deep in Michigan territory late in the first half, resulting in scoring drives. That broke that game open. Now, USC is off a bye here and playing its first conference game as a member of the Big Ten. So there's going to be a lot of hype for this one. Quarterback Miller Moss has looked great for the Trojans, quite frankly, and their defense seems to be vastly improved. Remember, we bet on Miller Moss and USC in the Holiday Bowl last year against Louisville. However, let's not forget USC could have lost in Las Vegas to LSU in the season opener. And they faced a backup quarterback against Utah State, so not much to be discerned there. The line for this game, guys, is pretty similar to Texas-Michigan. And I don't agree with that. I don't think USC is nearly as good as Texas. Sure, Michigan got blown out by Texas, so adjustments need to be made by the odds makers. But I think USC's been a little overvalued coming into their Big Ten debut. Now, being in the Big Ten means Southern Cal is going to be playing a lot more games in the Eastern and Central time zones. History says that's not a good thing. Check this out. The Trojans have not won a game in the Eastern or Central time zone in 12 years. You'd have to go all the way back to September of 2012 against Syracuse to find their last straight-up regular season win this far east. It's been 8 consecutive straight-up losses since. And the last time the Trojans covered a spread in the Eastern or Central time zone was against Notre Dame all the way back in the 2011 season. I can't see USC going 10 of 16 on third down against this Michigan defense like Texas did. I also believe time of possession is going to be a big point of emphasis on the Michigan sideline. By the way, the injury to All-American tight end Colston Loveland, who left the game against Arkansas State, is said to be less serious than initially feared, per head coach Sharon Moore. I just think this is a good buy low spot on Michigan, who may not win, but they'll at least cover the spread. Take the plus 5.5. Would play this all the way down to plus 3.5. In fact. Now, if you're looking for my top college football picks for Saturday, just head on over to wt.buzz/BP, where I'm going to be releasing my first 5% max bet of the football season. Again, I'm an outstanding 27-13 run in college football going back to the end of last season. 2 Saturdays ago, I went 3-0 with sides, as Northern Illinois, San Jose State, and UL Monroe were all dogs that won their games outright, and they beat the spread by an astounding 81.5 points. We hope to have another great weekend on the gridiron this week. So, again, head on over, wt.buzz/BP. By the way, use coupon code FBALL100 at checkout. That's FBALL100. You get an instant $100 savings on the cost of an NFL and college combo season package. That's every football play I release the rest of the season. That is the way to go. One more time, though, Michigan plus 5.5 is my call here. Smash that like button if you agree, or feel free to comment down below if you do not and tell me why. Regardless of your opinion on this game, make sure you are subscribed to the Wager Talk YouTube channel, where every day I am dropping the Power 5. That's 5 free plays for you. And you can't forget about the always hilarious morning wager with me and Mark Zinno every Monday through Friday. That does it for me, guys. Until next time, let's cash some tickets.